Thank you for acting. What is the action, the activity? What are we doing with this? Not an action, acting. It's a verb. Acting is certainly the most spiritual of professions, for the simple reason that the actor has to be in a paradox. He has to become identified with the act, and he is performing and yet remain a watcher. Like I'm writing, talking. It's not Mariam who's talking or peace. It's the existence. And at the same time, I'm witnessing. One time, maybe like 30 years ago, I was in Texas and I was speaking, and it was not me. I couldn't hear the words, but I saw. But nobody saw this. Me and my friend. And then I told her, what is this? And she explained to me that existence, you are only a hollow bamboo. I saw many signs like this, but not knowing, only by being in a commune where there is a master. I said, how come? Nobody, they said they all heard the voice. It was your voice, but I haven't heard the voice. Few seconds like this, when the mind started, what's this? So we are the mystery of God, of Allah. We are beyond science. So anything you are acting, at the same time you are witnessing. I'm not me who's cooking. I'm not me who's driving the car. It's not the mind. It's not the ego. But the inner treasure. The inner mystery. The inner secret. Yes. This is how we live in paradox. He has to act as if he is what he is acting. And yet deep down he knows that I'm not this. I'm only a watcher. I'm a witness. Existence is doing this through me. The real spiritual person transforms his whole life into an acting. You become the dance, not the dancer. The acting. Then the whole earth is just a stage, and all the people are nothing but actors. And you are enacting a play. That's the play that we are doing. Written and prepared by this existence. And we are the puppets. But these puppets are from the whole and the holy existence. So when Christ, the woman touched him, who touched me? And they said, thousands of people here, how do we know? He said, no, somebody. And the woman came and she said, I was sick, and just by touching you, I'm healed. He said, it's not me who cured you, not even my Father, but it's your faith. Not believing. She was so much in faith and trust that by touching Christ, that's God. I will be healed. And that's what happened. So we all are here to heal our ignorance, our fear. And that's how we become a human becoming, not a human being, all the time growing, an actor and acting. If the beggar and the king both know that what I am doing and acting is just acting, it's not me, not my reality, then both are arriving at the very center of their being, what I call witnessing. Then they are doing certain acts and witnessing too. So, at the time of Muhammad, the Khalifas, he was a Khalifa at the same time, a beggar and an emperor, the ruler and the citizen, and they're all the same equality. There is no standards. So acting is certainly the most spiritual of professions, and all spiritual persons are nothing but actors. The whole earth is their stage, and the whole of life is nothing but a drama enacted. This is a drama. It's written by existence, by God. And I'm acting Judas, you are acting Christ, and the other one is acting Jesus, and this is acting Buddha and Muhammad. So be aware, be a witness. And then you love what you are acting, you know. If you want to be a devil, a Judas, a Judas. If you are acting Christ and you take that responsibility, that beautiful life, then you are a living light, a living truth. Even the devil, the so-called evil, is looking for life. One day the evil, the devil, maybe can reach before you and me. It depends. How are we walking our life? Are we postponing the truth, or we postpone the false? Our journey is from false to truth. Every time we do something, we watch ourselves. No, this is not it, and what I'm saying, it's a lie. Forgive me, what I'm saying is a lie. I lied on you. It needs courage to say it, because they're not going to trust me anymore, so I keep it. I don't care what the others are telling me, but I care about myself. I tell them, forgive me, I was lying. And so whatever they do, it's their problem. My problem is to be honest with myself. So before you talk or before you do any action, watch the reaction. Is there a responsibility? Are we responding? Are we dancing together? Or just action and reaction? 99% action, reaction. This is why we have no compassion. The reaction. You told me this, you are the liar, you are this one. Whatever they tell you, thank you. If it's true, thank them. And if it's false or a lie, why waste your time to go and tell them you are a liar? You don't need to be in that level of consciousness. And thank you, because they are teaching us. So the action, the path of action, is very paradoxical. The paradox is that you have to act, and yet deep down you have to remain absolutely inactive. At the center there is absolute stillness, no action, not even a wave, not even a ripple. And on the circumference, much action, like the wheel. But the center is always a witness. No matter what you are doing, cooking, cleaning, this and that and that, be a witness to what's doing. This is the circumference, but I'm the center of it. That's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful paths to follow. And my free beloved people have to understand it very deeply, because I'm not telling them to renounce the world, to escape to the mountain, to the desert, to the monasteries. I'm telling them to remain in the world. I'm not taking them out of the world, because that is escapist. Then this is cowardly. And one cannot be religious through being cowardliness. Just be in the world. Accept it as it is. Be with them, but you are not part of them. But that's the challenge, that is the test. Be here. Be in the Arab world. Come and enjoy being with us. Where people are 99 into war and killing and stealing, lying, all kinds of negativity. And they are so much obsessed that in this truth, what they call it, they are right. This is how they feel. They don't know the light. They are living in the darkness, and they see it, it's the light. For them, it's a delightful seeing and being. And so you cannot change them. Just total acceptance. Two blinds, they sit and they talk about the light. And the other is blind, and I'm not. I cannot convince the other unless I can put eyes. And two people that they see, they don't talk. They just enjoy that joy. So don't go be a hermit in a mountain to be a saint. This is another ego trip. I want to be a saint. No. I am a sage by birth. I saw the sinner and the saint, the good and the bad, and I went beyond. All of us, this is our path, to accept and to go beyond it. You have to use action to attain non-action. You have to make effort to become effortless. First you have to learn how to dance, and you have to put all your energies into dancing, and one day that strange experience happens when suddenly the dancer disappears in the dance, and the dance happens without any effort. Then it is inaction. First you have to learn action to go into inaction. That's what meditation is all about. First study the dance, then forget it for many years, and then no more dancer. It's only the dance. This is how enlightened people they speak. This is how Osho, he was 9 years old, the body, and he started. So we all need a stick, which is a master or a murshid or whatever. But inside us, we are not less than any Christ, any Buddha. That's the same energy in us. People come and ask me why I teach active meditation, because that's the only way to find inaction. Dance to the utmost. For active meditation, dynamic every day, an hour in the morning, you go crazy, you go mad. And in the evening, it's the Kundalini, the dance of the inner serpent, ascent power. In the morning, cleaning all, dreams and visions or what you have saw during the night. And then all day you collect all the junk in the mind and let it. So meditation is the only answer, the only key to our inner chi energy, our inner mystery. And the inner one, it's open, then wherever you go, it's your shadow, the shadow of Allah. That's so beautiful. That we have a book. So grateful. We have a friend. We have someone now, me and Rula, dancing together. We are not talking, we are being. We are sharing. Just one word from the inner dictionary. That is the source. When you dig a well, first it comes, all the dirt and the dust, and then the water comes out. The well is inside us. Use it or you lose it. Like everyday existence gives us in every second $1. So $600,000. Every day. If you don't use it, the bank will take it back. So can you imagine what a treasure? What have you done today? Every moment, a deep breath in and out, $2. You can, like 90 days, you can live without any food, any water. Jasmine, for years now, she's not breathing. And she goes to the toilet peeing and shit, and because she takes all the dirt, water, and shit. So look how many beautiful signs we have. This one lives without this, and the other one without water, the other one without food, and the other one doesn't sleep. Awake all the time, they have no that sleeping. So this is not only you and me, it's not what you see in the school or in society. It's much more beyond on this planet. And now nobody can close the door of knowing. We have the internet. The internet is a key to the internet. They have everything from sex to porno to night and day. And it's our choice to see God in every step, in every breath, in everything. Activity, if you see the impotence of the mind disappears, but action becomes for the first time tremendously beautiful. That's the impotence. The mind Use the mind, but don't let the mind use me. It's mind. It's like a car. It's a utility. The word use is part of the mind. Mind always thinks in terms of utility. The mind is a Jew. It always thinks in terms of purpose, profit, utility. When the mind disappears, action doesn't disappear. Activity disappears. Okay? But the action, it's the reaction, the response, the dance of existence. We run out. Why are we running out? I want to make more money. I want to build this. I want for my children, for my grandchildren. And then when the time comes to leave, I didn't live. And now I don't know how to live. I never lived and I don't know how to die. So please don't do what I did. I was dying to have a good job. I was dying to have good money. I was dying not, and now you are dying. You never lived. You don't know how to die. If you really will live, we know there is no death. So we enjoy every moment, with money, without money. This is the real pilgrimage. How blessed we are. Energy is delight. That's a statement made by William Blake, one of the most mystical poets of the West. Energy is delight. When there is great energy, what are you going to do with it? It's bound to explode. What do we do with that energy? Atomic bomb? Like Truman did, Alfred Nobel, killing all these people. But I enjoyed seeing them. Just one atom of war, of badness, killing all these people. It's up to us. An atom of peace or atom of war, good or bad, negative or positive. Action comes out of energy, out of delight. Activity is business-like. Action is poetry. So beautiful word. This is the inner dictionary. It's not the dictionary of the school. The soul, the self and the spirit. Activity means there is a goal. Activity is only a means to that end. Action means that the means and the end are together. That's the difference between action and activity. So every act is a prayer, is a worship, not worship. كل عمل عبادة. Every work you do, it's a prayer. Without any expectation what the other, if they pay me or not. And this is what I did all my life. I was never in a position or an employee somewhere or a businesswoman. I was just cooking, and cleaning. And I never thought that this is cooking or cleaning. To me, it was life. It was energy. It was people, they eat the food and they say, "Ah, oh, Mariam, it has another energy, another taste." Everybody knew this. And that energy is in each one of us. The energy from God, from existence, name it, whatever you put a name. So I cannot cook or clean or write or whatever I do. If I have a little bit of anger, any thought comes to me, I stop. Okay, I take the phone. Sorry, excuse me, I'm calling just to tell you I love you and forgive me. And that's it. I have no debts. Nobody owes me any dollar. I don't pay for anyone at the end of the month. Layla, who is cleaning lady and cooking lady. And so at the beginning of the month, I said, this is what she deserves. Why wait? She's working, and then at the end, no. She feels that this is her home. And I had so many people cleaning. She's the best amongst all of them. Nobody does what I do. I'm always finding other things that she cannot do. Nobody can scratch. I feel it. I put my hand where I feel. Only my fingers, my nails, they know where to go. But when you trust somebody and part of this family, this is the commune. We all learn from each other. It's my home, whatever you say, our home, me, we. Now the word acupuncture, a man was suffering from headaches for many, many years, and somebody, his enemy, wanted to kill him. Hiding behind a tree, the enemy shot an arrow. The arrow hit the man's leg. He fell down, but his headache disappeared. The people who were looking after him, the doctor of the town, were very much puzzled as to how it happened. They started studying. By chance, by coincidence, the man had hit one acupuncture point just on the leg. Some point was touched on the leg by the arrow, was hit by the arrow, and the inner electric flow of the man's body energy changed. And because the inner flow of that electricity changed, his headache disappeared. Acupuncture came when somebody also had headache and many pain here and there, and he was looking after the bees. This is what he says, honey. And the bees, they came. But the headache went and the pain. So what is this? Let us study it. And this is how the acupuncture came. So what to do? In Islam we have the abolition, the wudu. What are we doing? In Japan, do-in. What is the do-in? What are we doing to the end of the energy? And you see, you feel the energy so warm and so light. If you do this, there is energy. Try it. So what is this? When Mama kisses you, when she hugs you and kisses here, no more pain in my head, Mommy. And when Mommy tells daughter, come and hug me, Sally, and Sally hugs Mom, and Mom has no more pain. So what is the energy transferring? What are we doing? So we are all light, energy to energy. But how are we using it? By killing each other, bombing each other. Why? Out of ignorance. We don't know. Instead of healing, we are killing. So why kill? Why not heal? Why kill a lamb or a chicken or whatever to eat? You are eating a dead body, a corpse. Are you a tomb, a womb? What are you? To put all this dead food. But this is what they have told us. Christ said, Muhammad said, when you have no food, no water, nothing, a little bit of meat plus lots of barley, so many grain. Because you have 20 molars, only 4 canine, 8 incisives, grain, bean, vegetables, sea vegetables, whatever. Just you read any book by Kushi. And then when you have pain, just put your hand on the pain. Acupressure, acupuncture. In every religion, mainly in Islam, we have so many ways to do this. The ruqya, what's called the Reiki, you do it. A little bit of fire, energy, acupuncture, acupressure. So, ginger compress, how to do the energy evolve and awakening, okay? So it's up to us how to do it. Just keep reading. That's all what you have to do. That's why when you go to the acupuncturist and you say, I have a headache, he may not touch your head at all. He may start pressuring your feet or your hand and then a needle, whatever. And this is how the energy starts flowing, like the river is rivering, like there is a stone in the river and the water starts going there, take it out. That's all. And fasting is feasting. By fasting, it's amazing what happens. Yes, the disease is not important. The patient is important because it is the patient who has created the disease. The cause is in the patient. The disease is only a symptom. So we go and we cure the cause, not the symptom. Now what's going on the planet, we cure the symptom, but the cause is still there. So it comes back. This is why we have so many diseases, so many cancers, so many AIDS, so many heart problems. Where is the cause? In me. I am the cause. That's how allopathy has created cancer. You go on forcing the disease back from one side, it asserts itself from another, then you force it from the side. It's like, while acupuncture deals with the cause. So goes cure the cause, not the symptom. Never deal with the effect, always go to the cause. And how can you go to the cause? Reason cannot go to the cause. The cause is too big for the reason. It can only tackle the effect. Only meditation can go to the cause. Just that one key, meditation. When you meditate, you watch yourself. You are your own master. You start, okay, it's me. Why fear? Why anger? Why this pain? Why swollen? Why overweight? Why I'm eating so much? Stop. You love life, you stuff life. Okay. What is life? Where is it? This is why the life in the commune is much more healthy. And the bigger the commune, the better. And many communes all over the planet, except in the Arab world, mainly, we are the seeds of that commune. Few, 2, 3, 4 people, if we come together in one building. When I was in my 20s, I saw a beautiful building somewhere here in Beirut, and I said, if I live in the first and second and the third and the fourth. It was called Friends Building. So this is what I'm looking for, in a building where we are all friends. So I am the first floor, I cook this week, and the second week, the second floor, and this. So I don't cook every day. They all come and they have lunch with us or dinner, and then they take some leftover for them. Then I wash the next week. You don't have to wash. We have so much time now to meditate and to play and to go have fun. Why everybody has to have, a fridge or a cooking or a kitchen? Have it, but let's have a kitchen for all of us. Now, Rola will cook this week. Mariam will cook next week. And this is how we live. It was like this, like 200 years ago in Lebanon, in the villages where there was no electricity, no so-called civilization. This is how we lived. Everybody helping everybody else by giving this food and this food and this food. So you come for dinner and you have many kinds of food to eat. So now it's time, after so-called this civilization that is the terrorist, everywhere, barbarians, we go back and we live according to nature. And we are part of our Mother Earth. And our Mother Earth is the healer.